Water is life, but clean drinking water is long and healthy life. That is what Geteri Village in Kisii County is lacking. And so we embark on a long journey deep into the hills and valleys of Kisii County in search of this precious commodity. Our journey begins in the evening as we say goodbye to the sunset in the east and traverse over 300 kilometers to the west of the country to witness the beautiful sunrise in Geteri Village. But when morning comes, I cannot believe my eyes, for the sunrise was quite magical. And so I take a few moments just to let it sink in.
Today we are in Kisii County, about 300 kilometers from the capital Nairobi, in a journey in search of water. It's about 7:15. The sun is just rising from the east. We are more towards the west, and our journey begins here in Kisii County. So we're going to take a journey today towards down the river to see how people get water with their jerry cans, with donkeys, going up and down the hill. And we are developing this story to tell you more about this journey. So today we're in Kisii County, Nyaribari-Masaba constituency in Geteri Village, in search of water. That is why we are here, all the way from Nairobi, 306 kilometers into the interior of Kisii County. Now we are going to take you into a journey up the slopes and down the hills just to see how people struggle to look for fresh water for drinking and for use at home. Come with us.
Then we begin a journey downhill, walking some 2 kilometers to the nearby stream to understand the villagers' quest for safe drinking water. We soon discover that the quest for water in this village is through valleys, hills, and bushes to get to the nearby stream that serves a population of about 4,000 people. And after a long walk downhill, we finally arrive at the stream. The women of the village come down to this stream every day to get the little water they can, even though it's not safe for drinking.
Now we've reached the stream down the river where now people fetch the water. And as you can see, the water is just coming out as a trickle. And at times when there's a lot of drought, people come here in droves to get water. And you cannot believe the queues they have to wait to get this water. So this is one of the major reasons why this area called Geteri in Nyaribari-Masaba constituency in Kisii County really needs a borehole so that people do not have to queue here for long hours to get water. Imagine on a weekday where people are going to work to do their businesses, children are going to school, but they have to queue here to get water. So that is one of the major reasons why this area needs to get a borehole to minimize the time that people take to get water.
And just as they had walked downhill 2 to 3 kilometers to the stream, they now walk back uphill, only this time with 20 liters of water weighing down on their heads. This is the day-to-day life of the women and children in Geteri Village. Even though the water isn't safe for drinking, This scarce resource is shared by a population of 4,000 people, as well as with animals. The villagers inform us that during dry seasons, the scramble for water leads to physical fights at the stream, as each person tries to get a few liters of this commodity. One of our crew members empathizes with this woman and helps her to lift the jerrycan to her head as she embraces her journey up the hill. And one by one, the women come down and then up the stream, carrying water for long distances back to their homesteads. The men also understand the water problem in the village and would welcome a quick solution to relieve their wives and their children of this physically demanding activity.
The problem we go through, you have to wait until 12 at night. You can even fetch this one, the one that is dry by this thing. The name is Samuel Kengo. This is home, and we are asking for help. We need water. Water is life. Me as a mom.
Ukifika wakati wa kiangazi,
during the dry season,
tunapigana ngapi sana kwa maji. Wengine wanataka kuosha hapa, wengine wanaleta ng'ombe zinakunywa hapa. Kika maji inachafuka hii hapa, inaingia kuja hapa ndani. Sasa hatupati maji. Tunalanga ni shida kubwa sana.
Kelele yako ni gani?
Tunaomba tu mtutengenezee maji. Kama ni uwezekano, mtuwekee hata kwa nyumba zetu.
Maji safi.
Amkuni.
A village elder clearly explains to us how serious the water problem is and the impact the borehole in the area would have.
Mimi naitwa Abdel Miroba, mkaaji wa eneo hili. Shida yenye tuko naye katika pali kwetu hapa ni maji. Haya maji yalitengenezwa lakini mtosi watu wenye wako katika area hii. Tunapoishi katika eneo hii, tuko shule karibu hapa ambayo iko na watoto 600 na wanategemea maji hii. Shule nyingine iko Geteri, naye pia watoto ni karibu 700 wanategemea eneo hii. Na the community, there are more than 2,000 people ambao wanategemea katika eneo hii. Kwa hivyo sita sana tuko naye. Wakati wa jua hatukuangi na maji, watu wanachota hata mpaka saa 4. Wazee wanakuja kutoa watoto mtoni. Na wakati wa mvua ndio tunapata maji kidogo kulingana na kutengenezwa kwa ambayo ilitengenezwa. Sasa nyakati nyingi tunatumika haya maji na ng'ombe, punda. Ni mostly cases wakati wa jua ukikucha mtoni hapa ni laini, watu wanapigana kwa sababu maji itosi. Maji itosi na watoto wakicha wakati wametoka shule sometimes. Sasa watu wanakuwa wengi, ndio inafanya hata watu inafika hata usiku saa 4 hata mpaka saa 5. Wazee wanakuja kutoa wamama mtoni kwa sababu ya ukosefu wa maji. Kwa hivyo naomba project yenye inakuwa katika pahali ambayo inakuta katika pahali hapa ndio tusaidie maji, kwa sababu eneo hii hatuna maji karibu tena kushinda hii. Tunategemea hii and it is more than 5,000 people wanategemea hii.
Children from a nearby school also come to this stream to quench their thirst, even though the water is not safe for drinking, but it's the only source available. After a visit to the stream, we take a trip up the hill to experience firsthand what the women and children go through daily while carrying heavy containers filled with water.
Yeah, so we are still on our journey in search of water in Kisii County in Geteri Village. And we've been walking like, I think about 2 kilometers from down the stream. And there were ladies ahead of us who were carrying jerry cans of water. So you can imagine walking 2-3 kilometers in search of water, and it's not even fresh water for drinking. It's just what they're able to get. So that is one of the challenges that these people have, that they have some little water, but it's not safe for drinking. And therefore, they also have to go a distance to get that water. So we are still going to the site where they are supposed to set up the borehole. So come with us.
On our way, we arrive at the site that is meant for the borehole. The site is situated along the main road of the village for easy access.
So we've walked about 2 kilometers from the stream where the villagers in Geteri get their water. And now we've come to the road, the main road of this village, actually to the site where they'll be setting up the borehole. And they've chosen this place as a central place, more accessible to the villagers because it's on the road. Some of the villagers come all the way 4 kilometers to go downstream to fetch the water that they have available. So the setup here is made so that everyone around can access the water from the roadside. So this will be the setup of the new borehole that will be set up here for the villagers to access the water. Yeah, so come with us. We'll still want to show you how far some of the villagers come, even about 4 kilometers. We are told there is a school that is a secondary or primary school that is about 4 kilometers from the river that comes here to get water. So we'll go and show you where that school is so that you understand the challenge of water that these villagers have. Come with us.
Some of the villagers walk up to 4 kilometers to get water from the stream. And though we could not walk in their shoes without carrying any water, we walked uphill just to have a feel of how taxing it is to carry water uphill daily. On our way up the hill, we meet more villagers who share their torturous journey to finding clean water.
Huko jini sasa hatuna maji kwa kusema kweli. Maji ndio afya ya mchi. Maji ndio chakula. Lakini hiko tuna maji mbali. Hata maji huko maji mahali hiko hakuna. Watu wanapikana huko. Sasa sisi tunataka maji tuletee. Mmefanya msuli kuingia hapa. Sasa hata watoto wa shule iko shida sana. Unajua watoto wa shule isabishe anakana shule nzuri.
Sasa mleta ngoro polisi nayo Thomas iganonga eshida tukwate ne ya maji. kata monguru watore chaiga gandiri mboke 4 kilometers inch kuliga mate road bado ga within a roselwana ranch wana twala sawa macha changen sai ga pinto korra uya na.
Our journey then takes us to 2 nearby schools, Geteri Primary and Secondary, that also depend on this tiny stream for water. The population of the 2 schools is over 1,000 students, which puts a great strain on the scarce water resource in the village. Here, we learn that the 2 schools have no running water and are totally dependent on the little stream. After a full circle trip to the stream and back, we realize that the terrain of the village, which consists of hills and valleys, also greatly hampers the women's search for water.
And it's quite a climb coming up. Imagine carrying 40 or 20 liters of water on your head going uphill, and that is about 4 kilometers downstream. One of the major reasons, one of the core reasons why this area needs borehole water very, very urgently. So we continue the journey. Let's move on.
The sun soon sets and it's time for us to hit the road back to the city. And even as we live, one thing is sure: the struggle to access clean drinking water is real for the people of Geteri Village. Mostly women and children are involved in the grueling task of fetching water every day for long distances. The situation is complicated further during the dry season, leading to a scramble for this scarce resource by villagers and their animals. As we ride back to the city, we are convinced that we have made a strong case for Geteri Village and pray that the heavens will smile upon this serene village with gallons of fresh and safe drinking water.